What remains to tell suppressed histories when archives do not exist? The movement of Arab workers, they understood 50 years ago the power of performance as a gesture of public visibility, going beyond the leaflet, the pamphlet, and using performance as a platform. So it didn't matter to them that they were not professional performers. And of course, as an artist, this was extremely interesting and intriguing. One could describe the relationship between the Tempest Society and the Circle Project as a meditation on performance and theater as an engine for the making of new forms of communities or the making of egalitarian forms of communities. So as someone committed to producing visual forms, I had to ask myself, what does it mean to displace performance and theater within the framework of film? In the Tempest Society, I aim to experiment theatrical forms specifically produced for a camera. So from that viewpoint, the camera stands exactly where the fictional audience would sit or is sitting. But by extension, the camera also stands where the audience in the exhibition also sits. Even though it's very much about performance, it's also about the theatrical potential of very specific cinematic tools. So it's not theater adapted for cinema, or it's not even film theater. It's thinking with and through theater cinematic forms. And this approach is pushed even more forward in the circle that is spread through two screens that do not display the same footage, but it's also put in relation with the question of history. I'm also experimenting with how film becomes an engine for history telling. The movement of Arab workers. Of course, it spoke also to my own background as someone who was born in Morocco and engaging with the history of a group that also included Moroccan factory workers. So I had the feeling that it was also my story somehow. So I had to ask myself as well the question, how can we inherit suppressed history? Considering the fact that this was not a history that was transmitted because it has been suppressed. And that's also the reason why the notion or the question of the witness is also very important and central in both works. Witnesses of that era appear in the works, but they are among a new generation who is also willing to endorse that heritage and to potentially become as well witnesses, bearing witness for the future.